Welcome back to the Mario Kart 8 200cc playthrough. Now we're going into the Crossing Cup. It's my favourite course overall, and yeah, I do mean my favourite course in the entire Mario Kart series from this, because it's just so chaotic, and that's basically what Mario Kart should be, really. But it's not quite as chaos in this game as it was in Double Dash, because in Double Dash they had the centre bar lifted up so you could throw items across the lanes, but now it's just around the edges and that, which that's still okay, I think. It makes it a little bit more manageable without losing the feel of it. And the fact we've got anti-grav now boosts the speed in to a degree as well, so I guess you win some, you lose some. But either way, I fucking love it. And I will say I'm using a setup I don't normally use, just because, again, I'm trying to show off some different stuff this playthrough. But I'm making excuses at this point, because, yeah. Oh crap, fucking blue shell. Really? In this course, I tend to either do pretty well or I tend to do absolutely horribly. And I think you can see which one this is shaping up to be. Yeah, fourth. Actually, that's the kind of middle ground. Yes, it's the track based around cheese. But also, good job to them for making the Super Circuit track look so much more bright and vibrant than it did on the Game Boy Advance. Because everything looks kind of dull on the Game Boy Advance, because the Game Boy Advance, I don't know what it is about the console. Maybe it's because like the original models of the Game Boy Advance didn't have a backlight. All the colour feels really forced on a lot of GBA games. Just where they were presumably would have wanted to make it bright so it stands out on the dull screen. And of course here the music's a lot more enjoyable, which really isn't saying much given the last one was a Game Boy Advance game, but nevertheless. Seriously though, a course based around cheese. Where did that come from? This one, I guess, this has still got the wackiness that makes it feel in universe with Mario Kart. Whereas like the Ice Outpost and that, it hasn't got that, but it also hasn't got a Mario thematic, so it just is sort of there. Yeah, God, I'm starting to think this setup I've picked really wasn't the best one. Probably is specifically for a heavy character like Bowser. I like it when I get hit and I instantly hit someone else. It's like I'm just taking out my anger on somebody. Because that's obviously the healthiest way to deal with a situation like that. Now I'm sliding too much around the corners again, I think. But it's either slow down or risk going off the edge, so I'm just kind of taking me chances with the safer option here. No, I've lost this. And of course I get spammed at the end just to add insult to injury here. This is another cup where I've finished the first one with 9th place, so I can see this one going horribly embarrassingly too. Now here we have a complete change of pace, and this feels like somewhere from a Zelda game, with the different foresty sort of aesthetics and that's got a very Zelda vibe to it. I think a lot of these courses like I'll start saying this as I fall off the edge, but they feel a lot more 200cc friendly. So at this point in development, given this DLC came out at the same time as the 200cc option did, they probably had that in mind then when making this. Because like, look, if you see how spaced apart them different lily pad things were, they were probably expecting you to possibly be making big jumps there. As opposed to like the ones in that Wario Stadium level where you tend to skip a lot of the jumps if you're on 200cc. Oh god damn it. What the fuck is wrong with my playing today? Like, seriously. No, I'm really misjudging the turns. And I'm not sure why, given that I was getting these kind of down during the last couple of recording sessions I did. But hey, what happens happens. So one of the kind of sacrifices I have to make, I guess, is that when I have tremendous fuck-ups like this, I've got to kind of work with it because I'm going live. Whereas when we do the post-con runs, I kind of have more freedom to just redo them until I get something at least somewhat respectable. Whereas this time, because I'm doing it live and I've got proof that I'm live. Third, that's a bit of a pickup from the last course. I'm going to have to do pretty bloody good in the next course to rescue myself. Now, I know nothing about Animal Crossing other than the very basic stuff I've heard from others. But this course looks kind of pretty. And I believe this is the summer variant of the course because each time you play it, it'll change the season. And I think the prettiest one to look at is the winter variant. Because that just looks so nice with the wintry trees and the general colour scheme going on. Whereas this, it's a bit more basic Mario Kart course. Granted, it isn't a bad thing because this game looks really nice anyway. But I just think the winter ones, that extra level, are beautiful. But yeah, all the coins in this stage, I know I brought this up in the original DLC commentary, but they have stars in them, which is apparently an Animal Crossing thing, so it's a cool little touch, and I don't mind it here as opposed to the Zelda Cup, or the Zelda course even, purely because they fit in with the environment here. They still look like coins, so it doesn't feel like we're forcing our way out of the Mario Kart environment. Whereas when you got like giant ass rupees, that's when it causes a problem. Because that just feels, it doesn't fit in. I think the term's like verisimilitude or something like that, I can't remember exactly, but it affects that. Let's see how long I can hold on to this first place. Okay, not very long. I'm back, not the man behind the mask though. Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought I might have had a lucky win there, but no, it doesn't work like that. That soft Animal Crossing music that started up right now is pretty nice. Just let us soak that in for a minute. This is becoming a recurring theme now, isn't it? Anyway, I shall see you next time for the final part of the Mario Kart 8 200cc playthrough.